So for this video, I tried to take a picture of me and then do a picture of like a background version of me for the thumbnail to like mock one of the pictures that they use for Euphoria. I am sorry in advance to Zendaya and Drake and everyone else who I will probably offend once I post this, because I'm sure the thumbnail will be trash, but any other country watching. Sorry guys for like the gloomy lighting. I live in Florida. A hurricane is coming and it is currently thundering outside. So if you hear a rumble, that's thunder. This video is about a show that is near and dear to my heart. It is about none other than taking it over us. Euphoria. Euphoria is one of the best shows that I've seen in a while. Probably one of the best shows that I've seen, period. And I'm like a TV show fanatic. Some people are like movie fanatics. I'm like a Netflix and Hulu series connoisseur. The very first episode of Euphoria came out 1 year ago today. So in honor of that, I am going to be doing a video ranking the characters from Euphoria from worst
Disgust me
to best.
You the best.
So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start the video off with an honorable mention, and that is Lexi. She's like second on the cast when you look like on Wikipedia and stuff, which on TV shows means that she's the second most important, which is very far from the truth. It's probably because she's like a known actress and more people will watch the show if they know that she's on it and her name is plastered everywhere, because the main reason why I watch the show is because Zendaya's on it and I love Zendaya. She's not really important for anything, and she doesn't really serve much of a purpose in my opinion, except for when she peed in the little squirt bottle for Rue so she could pass her drug test. So now to officially start things off, the worst person on the show by far is McKay, aka Khalil from The Hate U Give. McKay is my least favorite character because he got with Cassie because of like her reputation and knowing that her nudes were out there and she's been with multiple guys. And like he got with her for that. Like he got with her because she was loose. Okay, so that one scene where he was like, why you gotta make everything so sexual? That's what you got with her for. That's like buying Crest 3D white strips and then getting mad because they whiten your teeth. Like that's what you signed up for. So next is not on my official list because he's not like a main cast member, but he is what I call a dishonorable mention, and that would be Danny. Danny is trash. He disrespected Cassie. I really thought he was a king when he was like a little boy and he chose to still openly date Kat even after she gained weight from drinking a whole bunch of pina coladas. But like all weak men, he let another girl get in his ear and make him break up with Kat, even though that's probably not what he wanted to do. But he did it anyway because he was influenced the way a lot of men are influenced to act the way that they act today. To add insult to injury, when him and Kat hooked up, he was like, I don't even remember going out with you. Like, he's just pure garbage. My second least favorite character on the show is Nate. I have a soft spot for Nate, mostly because I would let him choke me, but also because like I feel like he's a product of how his dad treats him and what his dad has done to him. His dad was a whole predator. He is a whole predator. And when Nate had won the football game for the football game that they showed on the show, his dad was like, even though you guys won, you guys lost, you lost control. So next time you have to do better. Like, damn, he didn't even congratulate him or nothing. He was just like, you need to do better. Even though you won and everyone cheered on you in the field out there, you still need to do better. And I feel like sometimes even if the world is cheering you on, that one person that you're trying to get approval from, when they don't approve of you still, even though everyone else is, all that other like outside noise doesn't matter. But that does not excuse the horrible things that Nate has done to other people. He's one of those people who's just cruel and does up things to people for no reason at all. He called the police on Fez for what? No reason at all. And he blackmailed Jules to make sure that she didn't tell on his father, even though he needs to be reported, but Jules wasn't even going to tell on him in the first place. So You played yourself. He's also very abusive to Maddy, and he has her wrapped around his little cis white finger. I just feel like Nate is one of those people who like tries to overcompensate with manliness to hide the fact that he's queer. And on the first episode when he was, because I've watched enough shows to know how things go. On the first episode when he was bad-mouthing Cassie for no reason to McKay, I already knew that he had some cream in his coffee. Next up is Maddy. I feel like Maddy is just okay. I know that a lot of people who've watched the show, or at least has seen a portion of it, like she's the fan favorite among viewers, and everyone makes their little like video star edits of her. But to me, I feel like she's only like well liked because she dresses and her face is always beat. Like other than that, she really like has no substance. I feel like she's had some like bad bitch scenes where like I want her to say like that, like when she knocked the chili over at the carnival, but those never are permanent episodes of bad bitchery. They're just little spouts that she has every now and then, and I just don't feel like she's reached her full potential of being the character that we all wish that she could be. I definitely feel like she's weak when it comes to Nate, but he has her hypnotized, and when you're in an abusive relationship, you can't really be held accountable for the things that you do to defend your abuser because they have you brainwashed. I also don't like how she did her friends from time to time to defend Nate, like how she was talking to Cassie after Cassie was just trying to help her out. What dick pics? The ones that you told me about on his phone. I don't know if your brain is all scrambled from like all the Molly you take.
Hold up.
But I never said that. If you spread a lie like that, I will fucking come for you. We good? The same Molly that you did? Like, I didn't like that either. Next up is Jules. Rue is a puppet and Jules is a puppeteer. I feel like she knows exactly what she's doing when it comes to Rue. And I feel like not much is going on in Jules' heads besides sunshine and rainbows. And that's probably just like a defense mechanism she uses since she's had such like a up life. She's just like that girl that's like down for whatever, but like too much. Like she's down for too much. Like, yeah, let's go on a train and leave the city with no money and no parents even though we're underage. Yeah, let's meet in the middle of the park in the middle of the night where there's no witnesses even though I've never seen your face before. Jules' go with the flow like SpongeBob SquarePants attitude is the reason why she's in the situation that she's in with Rue. Like, Jules is just like that girl that's like, yeah, let's kiss and make out. I'm not gonna catch any feelings. I do that with everybody. And obviously not everyone's gonna be like that. So like Rue fell in love with her and Jules is just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like Jules is in love with Nate, and anytime she attempts to pursue that and Nate disappoints her, she can go right back to Rue and play with her and, you know, lift her spirits up. And I feel like she's using Rue 100%. But we'll see how that pans out next season. Since the puppeteer was number 5 on the list, it's only right that the puppet is number 4. The next character is Rue. Rue sabotages a lot of good things that happen in her life. There's people in my family who suffer from addiction, so I kind of get it, and I kind of get like when you're in that state of mind or you're willing to do anything for that quick fix, you like, it's anything goes at that point. But honestly, she does a lot of dumb. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. I have a soft spot for Rue as well, and I low-key feel like her and Nate should date. I don't know if Rue swings both ways or if she's only into girls, but if she isn't, I really wanted like her and Nate to like, you know. Before I get to my top 3, I wanted to include some honorable mentions. The first ones are Rue's mom and her sister. I really like Rue's sister because she's probably still too young to really like fully grasp what Rue's going through, and that's someone that she's supposed to look up to, but when she needs to, she is Rue's voice of reason. She is the reason sometimes why Rue tries to get it together, tries to be clean. The only thing that Rue's sister did that I didn't like was try to stunt on Rue and show out for Peanut Head #1 and Peanut Head #2 at the carnival. But she came to her senses in that scene and she stopped doing that. So we're gonna let that slide. And I also like Rue's mom because, you know, she doesn't really know how to handle having an addict child and she just tries the best that she can. A for effort. A lot of parents would have just given up on Rue and just been like, go where you need to go, get out my house, go on the street somewhere. But she's really trying to be there for her and trying to like be a mother to her child. So I really respect that. Another honorable mention is Ethan, Kat's, I don't know what they are, but I really like him because he stuck by Kat's side even though she like turned against him several times. And I really hope next season, whenever that comes out, we get to see more of them being in a relationship or them trying to at least get in a relationship. Because the last scene on the season finale, when they were like talking during homecoming, was so cute to me. Now we're in the top 3. My third favorite character is Kat. I love Kat so much, and I honestly think a lot of people don't like her. And I know like my friends and family who I watched the show with don't really like her, but I like her because like she's just that bitch. Like she's what Maddy could be. Like how everyone like portrays her on Instagram and stuff. That like is what Kat is. She has power over men. She owns her body. She owns her sexuality. And how can you not respect that? Like, well, actually, a lot of people don't like when women are in charge of what they do and in charge of who they but that's another conversation. If she starts getting guys to pay for her stuff the way she did Peanut Head #1, she's basically a city girl. I also really like the way Kat handled when she got exposed. A lot of people have been exposed in the past. I've been exposed. People in my family have been exposed several times. And like, there's really no like right way, verbatim textbook way to deal with it, but if there was a right way, she did it the right way. She guilt tripped the principal into just like brushing it off and letting her leave when he called her to the office. Like she did everything that she needed to do. So right then and there, I knew that she was gonna be one of my faves when that happened. My second favorite character is Fez. Everyone loves Fez, and I know it's cliche, but I like him a lot too. Because like, how can you not, honestly? I love how he defended Rue against Nate. And in the season finale, when he was finna go shoot somebody up, I was hoping that it was Nate, but then again, I kind of knew that that wouldn't have gone well anyway, because like they weren't gonna kill Nate off, like why would they do that? But he ended up going to someone else's house altogether. So the only thing that he did that I didn't really like was when Rue like was asking him to sell to her, and he was like, no, I'm not selling to you no more. Like, you're the one who started selling to her in the first place, and when she needs you most, you just close the door on her. You don't even try to like ease her off the stuff, get her any help. You're just like, I'm not selling to you anymore. You're tearing your body up, like, bye, the door's closed. Like, I didn't like that, because you're the one who started selling to her in the first place. How can you just cut her off like that out of nowhere? If you have not been able to guess who my favorite character is by now, I will just come out and say it. My favorite character out of all the characters on the show is Cassie. The only thing Cassie did that I didn't like was when she let Danny disrespect her when she almost cheated on him. Which she said that she almost cheated on him, but I feel like she did cheating on him, because I feel like anything that you're not willing to do in front of your significant other is cheating, but we don't even have to go there. She started crying in front of him. You lost. You lost the battle, you lost the war, you lost the game, because you never let no see you sweat like that. If he was getting on your nerves, if he had gotten under your skin, you deal with him right then and there, and then you go in the bathroom and you cry. You never let nobody see you. You never let nobody know that they've gotten to you, because that's when they've won and that's when you've lost. And she lost that round, but hopefully she can get him back next season, because I definitely don't think the exchange between her and Danny is done. I also don't like when she was humping that unicorn at the fair, but whatever. Cassie is my absolute favorite character on the show because she's had great character development more character development, I feel, than anyone else. She wanted to do right and settle down with McKay, do right by him, and she was even willing to snitch on herself when no one would have told him. And that's like the right thing to do. And when you're doing the right thing, even though you don't have to, even though I wouldn't have, even though a lot of other people wouldn't have, that's when you know that you really want to be with somebody. When you respect them enough to tell them that you did something, even though you know that you probably would have got caught doing it anyway. She's just so sweet and she's very trusting. She's honestly too trusting to people. Like, because a lot of people have done her wrong and a lot of people want to continue to do her wrong just so they can say that they the town whore. But town whore. I just feel like she's very trusting to a fault. And, you know, but that's just who she is. And I feel like her and Rue are similar in that way because Rue is very trusting to Jules. Jules can do no wrong in Rue's eyes. And I feel like a lot of people can do no wrong in Cassie's eyes. And I feel like they need to work on that. That is my ranking of all the characters from Euphoria, or at least the ones that matter. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked me ranking these characters. If you want more reviews of characters and shows, like I said, I'm a TV connoisseur. Just let me know and I will do a video about it. And if I haven't watched the show, we're in quarantine, I don't got nothing better to do, so I will watch it and then make a video about it for you guys. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well.